What are the challenges going up to Alaska in terms of travel, late game for you guys, everything like that?
The challenge is just getting there and try to get back to normal as quickly as you can, and really we try not to talk about it at all. Just get there and be very matter of fact of getting up there playing, and it's just another weekend.
Curtis update?
I don't know how long. I mean, he's out this weekend, but we don't know how long he's going to be out.
You said, with him out on Saturday night, maybe some problems on defense, in the back line. Does that, you guys get that settled this week, you think, with a little more practice? And, because that was a quick game day decision that he wasn't going to play. You have a practice week now. Do you feel like your defense will be a little bit better?
Well, it wasn't our decor. So, I mean, it was a collective combination of Notre Dame playing well and a lot of other guys not having the same jump. For whatever reason, it was a game that the way we played, I think it had a little bit to do with the back end with Curtis out, but more to do with just the lack of jump, really, from our forward standpoint.
Do you see that jump again? Is it too early to tell this week? I mean,
well, yesterday was a tough day. Mondays are always tough. Get back into it, certainly after a day off. But today was an outstanding day, great compete day. The pace was very good, and I think the guys had the right frame of mind today.
What are they've before Miami, they'd been winning some games. What have you seen out of them? Have you watched them much?
It hasn't changed at all when they were in here. A team that plays with high energy, high skill, high speed. Very much a transition team. But they're fast and they get after you. I think that Dallas has done a good job. They don't. I don't want to say they don't worry about systems so much, but their system is their transition, is their speed, is their compete level, and they'll be tough to play against up there.
Is that kind of the way you guys want to play, too, with the transition? I mean, do you have to really be cognizant of you can't get guys kind of caught up the ice, things like that?
Well, I just think that wave after wave, I think he's had an opportunity to recruit the style that he wants, and certainly on a big ice sheet up there, it makes it difficult.
How much different are you as a team since the first time you played them?
Well, different. Obviously a different look with a lot of guys that were out. We'll see. I mean, I think we're definitely different. You watch, you guys probably watch as much NHL hockey as I do, but you listen to the announcers last night talking about the Dallas-Colorado game, and all they were talking about was the lack of scoring because of injuries and because of consistency. And I'm sitting at home watching that, and my phone starts buzzing because other people are watching that, and they're saying, "Huh, that sounds familiar." And it is the case. I mean, you are a different team when you don't have some of your players available to be put in the lineup, and you have to find a way to gut through that. Certainly make the guys that are playing better, but in terms of pure chemistry and where the team's at, how they play for each other, how they know where each other is on the ice, makes a big difference when you have the ability to have healthy bodies in there day after day.
And losing Curtis, I mean, you've had guys that had to step in all year. Marty's played a lot. I mean, does what you went through in the first half kind of make you ready for something that kind of pops up like with what happened with Geddes? Well,
I think it's kind of the next up mentality. I mean, that's kind of a football term, but I don't think injuries, you're never really prepared for it. You have the opportunity to play some other guys, and it's been fortunate for us that some of the guys have seen more minutes. Make them more comfortable when they're inserted in the lineup. But you're truly never really ready for an injury and how you're going to deal with it, because it affects whether it's your blue line in terms of chemistry and partners, but ultimately affects 5-on-5 play, it affects power play time.
You mentioned after the game that you weren't worried how the team would respond because they've done that all season. The fact that you don't have permanent captains and still get that response, maybe you don't need permanent captains, or are you still, going after, and maybe we'll name some guys at some point?
We may as we move forwards here, but as you've seen, we've kept the same ones here. They've done a pretty good job with it. I'd like to see them be more vocal, be more of a take charge group in the locker room. Again, you have the opportunity to watch a Super Bowl and all the specials, and they had that special on ESPN about the Super Bowl champions or whatever the title was. But to a man, every guy said that has won a Super Bowl in terms of players and coaches, players took charge of the locker room.
Is Tanner kind of stepping up as a leader as well? Did he have a the other night, or did?
Yeah, I mean, we put it on him. Obviously, we were down with Stats didn't play and Geddes was out. So he's done a nice job in terms of his play. I'd like to see him be more vocal. He's not a very vocal kid, even when he's on the ice, but his play has dictated that.
What is he, in your eyes, what's he doing well as a coach? Or as a player? Well, he's the player, but you're the coach. What do you see him do well?
Well, his play. He brings the same level of consistency every game in, game out. He's a puck possession type forward. We'd like to see him shoot more often because he has the ability to score 20 goals at this level, but he has to shoot the puck more.